in 2021 and sit by. He's the leader, and I think this is doing damage.
There's nothing more frightening than an R-rated game.
But as an
And for the
American, it's doing
ps2,
damage to us, the American people.
I'm about to show you, which you basically see the title of the video. Oh, it's very interesting. Silent Hill 3. A perfect R-rated or mature game. And since 2003, where everything turned all insanely crazy at timeline.
This has real consequences and real damages being done to
and the same get started.
Words of the president matter. They can inspire, they can incite, and clearly they have incited.
They were just there at the wrong place.
Yeah, that's true.
Everything goes pretty slow.
What is that?
But I heard the point you were making.
There.
Thank you for that. I'm just looking at some alerts now coming in from Reuters. U.S.
Very
officials
cool.
say the U.S. Capitol building is now secure.
I was gonna show you the intro. Oh well. Let's get this over with.
We can very likely see lawmakers come back and continue the process.
And let's go to the time. Because it makes the controlling go feel better. 3D makes it kind of tank control.
I'm glad to hear that the Capitol is secure and that the lawmakers can safely make it back to
normal,
engage in their
easy,
constitutional duty
hard,
to debate
go
and approve the Electoral College. I still haven't heard where Vice President Mike Pence may be. Of course, he would have to go back tonight as well with
easy.
lawmakers to oversee.
First time Silent Hill would do something like this.
It'd be interesting to see if some of these
And you decide to play the game on
on
normal
the floor
or
to
easy.
the electors and
Where
counting the
those?
votes, if they will continue to do that, or if this
Look at that,
process
it's
will
all
be
showing
pushed
blood
along in a
mold
speedier
needs,
fashion than we were
showing
planning on
how the
before.
game loads.
But just looking at these images, Bill, I mean, the Capitol is a place where all Americans want to come and visit. Washington D.C., as I always say, is a place that belongs to all Americans. And when you look at this and look at the events of the past year in the city, Washington D.C. has really been cut off to the vast majority of the American people, one, because of the pandemic, but two, because they've been afraid to come here with their families. And that's really a
Very
shame.
frightening,
And I hope that we
isn't
can get to a
it?
place where Americans feel safe coming to visit the
Also, if you
Capitol
can't tell
again,
what music
to visit
I'm
the
playing in the
White House,
back,
and that they have
right behind me is
accessibility
come
to
little
all the places that
children
people from all over the
music
world,
box
look
from
to us
Hocus
and hold
Pocus.
so dear. It's amazing
Make it very
to watch
frighteningly
these statements coming in from
interesting,
other regimes, third
scary.
world countries, telling us, that we should probably get it together. They're making statements that our own State Department would
I
be
bet
making
other
if
players
this were
haven't done
happening
that
in
before.
a foreign country, and yet it's
Look at all
happening
these.
here. There is valid debate over election integrity. A number of Republicans have made that clear. But what happened today with
Funny Rabbit costumes coming in
into the
blood.
Capitol, vandalizing something that belongs to all Americans is completely unacceptable, and it'd be interesting to see if the president comes out either tonight or tomorrow with a stronger
You
statement,
got some knife for a
which I
weapon.
think is required, about what has happened here.
Okay, first things first. Just like in the first Silent Hill game, you got the light on, audio to know if there's monsters nearby, weapons, gun, this one, machine gun. Pretty sure I did remember playing this game before. I ended up beating this game like 30 times, because I was at the final boss.
Person wanting to get my feet in the ground in Washington, D.C., going to the Capitol, covering joint sessions of Congress, covering hearings, covering foreign leaders coming to joint sessions
They're playing
of Congress to
Heather,
give speeches to
aka
representatives of the
Zach,
American
that
people and, of course,
she's
the
called
American
in
people
Silent Hill.
themselves, and then watching what has happened this summer with the way the city
History,
has been
serious.
completely taken
And oh my god, an
and
ugly dog.
violence and clashing
Okay, don't go that way.
positions.
Run away from the monster. Ow, you jerk.
By all Americans, and I've heard from a number of people who wanted to bring their kids here to show them
Eat
what
it.
America is all
Go
about,
this way.
to show them where our representatives debate and represent them on Capitol Hill, to show them
It's
where
been
the
a long time
president
since I played this
lives
game.
in the people's house. They've been unable to do that. You can't walk in front of the White House anymore.
Giant rabbit costume? Why would this be here? Good question. And it plays exactly like the Resident Evil games.
Through this day and through the next couple of days, but the Capitol is not cut off.
I like how they make everything realistic. Unlike the HD game, which by the way sucks, because they replace Heather's voice actor into an older actor.
Yeah, well stated, Dane. I'll bring it back to the conversation with Katie's talking about really rings true.
There are some rooms you can enter, some of them you can't go in. Okay, that's terrifying. Let's go in here.
The situation around that White House.
There's a rapid stuffed animal here.
You ask yourself, when are you going to clean it up? How long are you going to
When I first played this game since 2010, yes, it's already been 10 years. I actually beaten this game, like I said many times, and I was truly terrified of it. I had to look up the entire gameplay, see what to do next. Since you can't do anything else in here, but look at merchandise is everywhere. Let's leave. By the way, this may not be the only time I'll be playing this game. I'll be playing a different one too. Also, guess how many times I have the same game. Whoa.
It came back after 9/11. Slowly, people started figuring out how to deal with security in a way that
only 4 times in a row. Yeah, I'm the only player that might have probably seen this game twice in a row. Get out of my way. Okay, watch it. Watch it. Yeah, there's no one inside. Okay, yep, screw that. Let's just go up here. Go up here. Run, 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 run. Run, run. Go up. Go up the stairs. The monsters are gonna get us. This is truly frightening. And then the last game I showed you was that gun.
Because there's some reporting that the Capitol has not been considered cleared and safe. If it is, well, maybe we can talk it down with Chad in a moment here. And that will give us the first indication as to what's going to happen.
Oh, careful.
Chad, we're hearing reports that the Capitol has now been considered secure. Remember that?
I can hear loud noises. As I don't like it when it's that loud. It's very scary.
Basement or down in the crypt or somewhere. You know, this is a big complex linked underground by multiple tunnels between the House and the Senate office building. So there's a lot of real estate up here to cover.
I can hear a train coming. Could be showing up to jump off it.
That the Capitol is safe and it's been cleared. Pushing back these demonstrators away from the building. And that's why we're starting to hear from individual members that the House and Senate intend to come back into session later tonight. Democrats and Republicans alike, regardless of where they are on this issue, about whether or not they thought they should certify or not certify some of these electoral votes, they want to make the point that
turns out to be a dream.
democracy will prevail. That's why they want to come back into session. Will they do that in the House and Senate chambers? Because the building has a lot of damage inside. You know, there was somebody who was shot. We just don't know the level of the damage here. They don't have to meet in this building. They don't have to finish the process necessarily tonight. But the House and Senate, you know, when you talk to a lot of members, they want to come back and finish the process, if for no other reason to say, hey, we're not going to let them off one tonight.
I'll just let the scene play for itself.
Chad, thank you for that. We'll bring back Ted Williams here. You see on the screen the curfew's going to go into effect about 12 or 13 minutes from now. Ted, how do they execute this in the center part of the city?
It's a good question, Mayor, because it's going to be rather difficult to put this in place. Normally, they plan over a period of time for curfews. This is one that they're just putting into place this afternoon. So what they're going to try to do is to do one of the definitive block by block curfews, and simply meaning the downtown area of
Sorry, I'm in
Washington, D.C.
classroom.
primarily is the area that they are looking to make sure
Yeah,
they
yes, I
secure
guess.
first and foremost.
Anyway, I'm
And
going
so
home
then
now.
they'll spread
Oh,
out.
I didn't
But
get
I
that thing
think
you asked me
they're
to.
trying to give people warning enough to get out of town or to get to
Okay.
their hotels or to get off the streets of Washington, D.C. And
Okay,
I
I
think a
will.
good indicator that
I love you
this
too, Dad.
may be a successful curfew is the fact that they were able to clear so many people away from the Capitol within a reasonable period of time.
Yeah, Ted, did you hear our reporter Rich Edson describe the folks? They came in from all over the country. He was describing them as arriving by car and bus and train and airplane.
Well, nice
This was
talking
well
to you.
thought out on behalf of those who wanted to come and show their support for the president. It doesn't seem like it was well thought out at
Someone that
all
wants to meet
by
you.
those who are responsible for
Just
keeping
let me
the
have an
nation's
hour.
capital safe
You know, half an hour.
and secure for visitors from anywhere.
My daddy
Bill,
always
you
told me
are
not to
absolutely
talk to
correct in that
strangers.
representation. It
This is
appears to
very
me
important.
that the Capitol
It's
Police,
about your birth.
people at the Capitol, personnel at
I'm
the
not
Capitol, personnel
interested.
that keep congressmen safe at the Capitol, that all of those people unfortunately were caught off guard. And you would have thought that they would have planned better
Are
for
you
this
still
kind of a
following me?
scenario. Because as
Do I
you
have to
earlier
scream?
said, there are
Sorry.
always demonstrations in this town. This is not the first demonstration they've ever
You
had.
just get a
And so you would
drink.
have thought that they would have planned better. I would have to believe that there's going to be a great deal of postmortem once this is over tonight.
Okay, can you
Yep,
get a
be there in a
sense about
second.
how long a curfew might go?
It's gonna give me a
Just looking at this, is this a one-night deal? And you put it on, you think about how things
There's
live their
this.
way out.
Hello, my
And maybe
baby.
revisit it tomorrow if necessary. Maybe it's just a one-shot deal.
Well, I don't think it's a one-shot deal. I think that it may very well go all the way up into the weekend. And it's going to be determinative
Alright, sorry about that.
how many people and how many businesses they can show that are still in town.
Yeah, if you see these symbols, you can save game anytime you want.
Sorts of demonstrations, then the curfew will
It always
remain in
freaks
place.
me out when it
But
does
I
that.
suspect that this curfew will remain in place at
Yep,
least
you
through
can
the
save
weekend.
game as much as you
Wow,
can.
interesting. Just looking at another report. Ted, stand by one moment here. Chad's telling us that an announcement just went out at the Capitol building on the loudspeaker that everyone must leave the Capitol grounds or be subject to arrest. So they're making
I
the
always find
rules,
this
Chad,
game
and we can
very
see that with the
creepy.
reporters and the police line that we're looking at now.
Alright, back to the game.
I suspected that they would.
Every time you do this, you have
Law
to
enforcement take that kind of action.
do like less
They've
saves
got
than
to
usual
get
in this.
control. And so with so many people having left the Capitol,
If
and
you
if
did
people
be in
are
this game
still on
before,
the
you'll get
Capitol
like a
grounds, they
awesome
want them out
weapon.
of there. So they're telling them, you either leave, and if you don't leave, we're going to lock you up. And they sincerely mean that.
Let's
That they
see,
will definitely lock
we
them up.
just got a knife
Ted, thank you.
now as a
Thanks for your
weapon.
input and the fact that you know so much about the DC operation. So, Ted, come on back in a moment when we get some more news. Statement Jim Jordan, Ohio, a moment ago.
Actually, before we go over
Americans
there,
support peaceful protests, First Amendment activity,
run
and
all the
minimum
way
law
over
enforcement.
here. There's a random
Half of
van
the
that's in the way.
is not what
Oh,
America
that's
is
helpful.
about.
Maybe I should
Mike Gallagher's
walk
Republican
around
Wisconsin
it.
is showing you
Never
your place.
mind.
Not sure where you are, sir, but
How
give us
about
an
this
idea about where you're
car
staying.
park here?
What's going on around you?
Really? That's her question? I don't see why she doesn't just go over it.
I never thought I'd see the day where we're barricading doors
The game is forcing us to just go inside a building and we're just gonna encounter monsters later.
being rushed away by Secret Service
And the cheerful music is gone.
windows being broken, but someone getting shot. I mean,
And you
this
get
is
half of the
crazy.
music stopping and it's gonna be
banana
absolute
republic
silence.
territory.
I just know we're gonna
It's not
find
the United States
something
of America.
and
We all
move
gotta
right
step back
away.
from the abyss here.
It's
I
gonna be
mean,
very
it's
frightening.
gotta stop. You know, the president's gotta call off his supporters here. The election's over. It sucks. You know, I supported the president. I campaigned for him. You know, but this is how the system works here in America. And I don't minimize the concerns about voter fraud and voter irregularity. Every state in the union is going to have to do a version of what Florida did post-2000 to give people confidence in the integrity of their system. But we can't be in the business of people perpetuating the fiction that somehow Congress is going to change the results of the election. It's not going to happen. It's not constitutional. And
And if I do,
the objectors know that's not going to happen.
Do you think the efforts on behalf of people like Ted Cruz, who's fighting for
oh Christ,
over a period of 10 days, would help lead to what you're describing?
the heck is that thing?
Ohio, Texas, they do it pretty well too, sir.
Yeah, well, I think that has to happen at the state level, absolutely. But I think even the objectors recognize that we're not going to have a vote on some sort of election here. We're just voting on the votes of the states themselves. And if anything, that would just make it the case that Nancy Pelosi would be president on January 21st because you prolong the certification of the Electoral College. So it's not mutually exclusive. I mean, I think we should, on a state-by-state level, have an investigation. That's certainly what I've encouraged my state colleagues in Wisconsin to do. And again, I don't minimize the concerns people have, but I just disagree that Congress has a role in our constitutional system for overriding the will of the states and, by extension, the American people. And I think the idea that we could somehow just have the debate, we'd have 2 hours, we'd shed some light on these important issues, and there'd be no cost. And indeed, the objectors were objecting precisely because they knew they wouldn't actually overturn the election. Well, now we've realized that there was a cost to it. There was a cost to giving people false hope. And so we got to find a way to move forward as a country, fix some of these election concerns, but not consent to going outside the bounds of the law and the Constitution.
Believe me, if I said someone
Do you expect the certification to continue tonight?
Yep, like every movie cliche, that would happen.
And I think it's very important
not that I
for
hate
Congress
clothes, but
to get this done.
the things and
For the House and the Senate to come back together, for the objectors to stand down, and to go back to the standard prior to this. At least the conservative standard was that January 6th was always a ministerial meeting of Congress. It wasn't a meaningful forum to litigate or relitigate an election. And indeed, we shamed the Democrats for trying to make it so in 2017 and 2005. So we should get back together tonight and we should finish the process. It's important to transition.
In reality, I would just take clothes.
That could take several hours.
Okay, gun.
It could easily bleed into
bullets that'll do.
Well, that assumes that we go
Gun menace is very terrifying, since we're already halfway inside the game now. Or like, let's see, 17 minutes? Really? We're 17 minutes into this video game. It feels like words are ready. 10 minutes in, but okay. And holy crap, demon dog. Ah, get off me, get off me. Don't suck on my you know what. Of course I have to reload. Ah, quit it. Of course it's locked. Ow, 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 ow.
We can be very thankful for that.
Exit, exit.
Concerned, you know, because there were people had this free reign through the Capitol building, and they were going into the offices. That, you know, what if somebody was hiding?
Man, I'm taking a lot of hits.
Either because they wanted to do something nefarious or because they were scared. But if the Capitol Police say it is safe, I would believe that. I also think it's very important for the Congress in a bipartisan way to move forward tonight.
Can't go through there.
To proceed.
Okay, come
on.
on.
Never let a mob
Locked.
bully you into this action. As long as it's safe, I think they should move forward. And I think that they will.
What do I do? What do I do? What do I do?
I think that there were some of those pictures, Bill.
Without looking at the gameplay.
Sheltering in place, you know, holding hands and praying together. Maybe we should do that all across America.
Nope, can't go in there.
Incident, but just going forward, 2020 was a very tough year for the country. This election has been
can't go in there either.
With emotion and strife, and with a lot of elation for the 80 million that voted for Biden, and terrible distress for those who voted
close their
for
place during the
President Trump.
daytime.
But again, the country was founded on ideas. It was not founded on one person or one man. And if we get back to our principles, we get back to those ideals,
down,
We're gonna
boy.
stay together and hold each other up. We'll be all
Made
right.
me use up all my ammo.
I like that message. Thank you, Dana. Do we still have Donna for one final comment?
Yes. And you know, Dana,
Take this.
Dana's so right. So right. We're resilient. I was thinking back to
Go
the
down.
night of 9/11. I lived next door to two guys who worked for Tom DeLay. Having
What
worked
shall I
with,
do?
Ted Gephardt and Ella Thornton and so many other House Democrats. That evening, we all came together. We went down to the Capitol. Here we are, just simple Americans. We had our candles and we started singing every song that we
Look
could.
at my health meter.
Patriotic
It's already
songs.
turning
We're
yellow, and I
resilient
haven't
people.
found
We can come
a way to
together.
get
I
out
hope
of
the
there.
lawmakers will go back to the chamber tonight, resume their constitutional responsibility
Guess I
to
have to go
certify the
back.
election results that have come
It's
from
been a long
all
time
50
since I played
states
this
and the
game.
District of Columbia.
I know I'm
And
not super
tomorrow
smart.
we re-examine how we move forward. We are resilient. We're
I don't
Americans.
see why she
Thank you,
doesn't
Donna.
go.
Katie, I got about 15, 20 seconds or so.
Of course, and it's closed.
Well, I look forward to the congressmen and women and the senators taking their rightful place in the Capitol tonight and resuming their work on behalf of
She's
the
already
American
20
people.
minutes into this game,
we
and
will
I'm
see what the
already.
outcome of that is, and I
You
look
haven't
forward to
killed.
seeing Vice President
Well, the only
Mike
thing
Pence
she did
safely
kill is the
back
first
in
monster
his
she
rightful
encountered.
position overseeing the counting of the electoral
No,
votes.
the doors are locked.
Thanks, y'all.
Come on.
Nina Perino. Thank you, Kitty Havlich, Donna Brazil, Juan Williams, Chris Wallace. Brett
Seriously?
Bennett,
Come on.
McCallum, all the way on down the
I'm
line.
being
It's been
chased
a
by
day that's
monsters
quite
here.
extraordinary. We thought there'd be a lot of heat in Washington today, but we never expected this. At the same time, John Ossoff has been declared the winner in his race against Republican David Perdue. That means Democrats here in Atlanta, Georgia, in the state of Georgia, have gone 2-0 in their quest to take back the Senate. And as of today, they have accomplished that. This with the backdrop of the president's address there at the ellipse across from the White House, and we'll see whether or not Congress comes back tonight. Until then, I'm Bill Hemmer live in Atlanta. Our coverage continues with
Do I have to go
better
back in here
special
again? Come
report.
on.
I'll see you tomorrow.
The House is going to go back into recess.
Well, aren't I a bleeping idiot? I was going the wrong way the whole time.
Get down under your chairs if necessary, so we have folks entering the rotunda and coming down this way.
Security here at the United States Capitol has failed.
Okay, let's see what we got.
Manny Baker for
Yep, I'm all
unauthorized
map.
credit
We
card
definitely need
charges
that.
and the return of property.
Judge, case number 107 on the calendar in the matter of Osard versus Baker.
Let's go up
Parts
here.
sworn in.
Thank you, Bert. Mr. Baker, I'm going to
Go
start
up
with
the
you, sir.
stairs.
You met the plaintiff online, is that right?
Correct.
How?
Through a series of messages, we messaged each other. I was working
Oh,
in
great.
the woods.
I can tell from
How
that
did you
noise.
message each other? How did you find each other?
Heck is that
It
thing?
was through a dating app.
What app?
Plenty of fish.
And in what month did you first connect on this dating
I
app?
think it was March 2020.
And how far away did you live from each other?
I'm about 300 miles.
When, for the first time, did you meet in person?
I don't have the exact date, but it was late March, probably March 20th-ish.
Did you go to where she resided, or did she come to where you resided?
Actually, she was a hairstylist, and during COVID, haircuts were illegal.
Okay, we're right
And
here,
my
and the
haircut
mall
was-
is probably
was
right
getting quite long,
there-ish.
and she said, give you a cut if you wanted to come over to my salon. So I went to her salon, and
Well, that's
Everything's
300 miles,
locked.
sir.
oh no, I was working
Well,
it. I was
Asking you,
working in the area at the time.
what kind of work do you
Come
do?
on.
At that time, I was selling walk-through bathtubs, sales, in-home sales.
Well, you were now 300
Oh, I
miles
found the
away
right
from your
room.
home. Where were you staying?
I stayed.
Yeah,
there
definitely
was an
need that.
Airbnb in Spokane that was
What is she looking at?
probably 20 minutes from Post Falls, where Julie lived, where the hair
Ooh, a key.
salon was.
How long did you stay at this
Huge piles
Airbnb?
of cardboard
February
boxes on
1st to, I used it, I still
way
use
too
it, I still
much
go there.
of a
I've been
pain
using
to
it, the first time I
move
went there was February 1st
and
of
that's
2020.
So
heavy.
that you use it for what purpose? For selling walk-through bathtubs?
Yeah, I have certain appointments that I have to be on throughout the state of
Yep,
Washington,
looks like we need
Idaho,
something to move
and
that.
Oregon.
For selling
Yes,
First
ma'am.
things first, let's
bathtubs.
go ahead and save game.
So you work for a company.
Because it'll be doing that
In
quite a
sales.
lot.
What's the name of the company?
Safe Step,
Are you a salaried or a commissioned employee?
commission only.
How long have you been with them?
I started January 1st, did training, actually might have even been right at January 1st. I think I was at a training around January
Okay,
11th.
let's
What were you doing before that?
wander around
I'm a
and usually
general
find
contractor by
helpful
trade,
tools to move
and
that.
definitely prefer.
Alright, gotta
the
remember,
in-home
this is
sales
right
side
by
of it.
the
I get into someone's home.
fire
It's just
alarm.
second nature to me. I've thoroughly enjoyed it.
So I gotta find the proper
way more
tools to
lucrative.
Prior to that,
move
you were
those
in general
things out of the way.
contracting. Did you work for somebody else or did you do that yourself?
Mostly self-employed since right out of high school.
In reality, they should not be
49.
locking all their doors
So you're almost a half a century old. So
because of these
you were
monsters
doing
invading the
until
place.
January of this year, you were doing what?
We would
Until
do
you got this training job with walk-through bathtubs.
right.
You were doing what to support yourself?
We were doing large remodels,
Wait.
bathrooms.
Who was we?
Me and a team of guys that I've known for the last 20, 30 years.
Miss me.
Some new ones, some old ones.
Have you ever been married?
I was.
Do you have children?
2 boys,
How old?
25 and 23.
Did you live with
Oh,
them
this is
when
the
they
right
were growing
way.
up?
It would never be apart from them. They were my everything.
Helen's
That's not my
Bakery.
question. I said, did you live with
I
them?
bet there's something
when they were
useful in
growing up?
here.
Is your former wife the
I
mother
got a pair
of those
of
children?
tongs.
Yes.
And when were you divorced?
It was legal in 2011.
Well, you say
It's
it was
bread.
legal. That means that you
But I'm not
were
really
separated
hungry, so I
prior to
guess I
2011.
Correct.
don't
It
need to
started
worry
in
about it.
2009, but we had a $5.5 million
Yeah,
bankruptcy
but in
that
reality,
we had
you
to file,
really need to eat
and,
food.
that took a few years
There's
to
no
get
employees
accomplished.
around. I wonder
During
where
that
they
time,
all
did you live
went.
together from 2009 to
I'm just probably gonna say the programmers didn't have time to
2010
animate these characters in these
is when
games.
I moved from the home.
Did the boys stay in the home?
They did.
So
Helen's
that one boy was
Bakery,
13
crispy
and one boy was 15.
Toasted
Correct.
And they
bread.
lived with their mother.
OTR.
Now,
Very
what
door.
kind of business were you
Everything's on
in
sale.
that involved,
There's a
I
flyer.
assume, personal $5 million bankruptcy?
We were a developer and general
Agree.
contractor. We had 70 lots, 18.
Who's we?
Me and my wife.
Were you relieved of debt in the bankruptcy filing?
It was a chapter 13.
Oh, jeez.
There was still some debt.
Run,
that
run,
I
run,
felt
run,
that
run,
I
run,
still
run,
owed
run,
even
run, run,
after
run.
the bankruptcy.
What did you use the plaintiff's
I
credit
do know
card
you need
for?
keys to unlock
She
a
gave
door.
you,
That's
shortly after you
in the
met,
library
a credit
area.
card that had 0 balance. What
You
did
missed
you
me.
use it for? 'Cause
If
you
you're
were
playing
the
this
sole
game on
person who used it.
medium or hard,
What
there'll
did
be
you use
more
it
than
for?
one
We
enemy
used
at a
it
time.
for a few supplies.
Anyways,
and-
let's go
and
back in here and we
Julie
can
did
use the
give me one
tongs to
card.
reach for the
Then
keys.
she took that card back to do another card that had a $10,000 balance on it, and so I paid off the first
Wrong
card
button.
that she'd given me. She paid it.
I meant
paid
to hit
her
on
to
the
pay it.
selection button.
Card?
We bought supplies.
What did you put on the
we
first
bought
card?
Here it is.
Supplies for what?
for a
Let's
job
use it.
that we currently
And get a
have
little bit of
going on in
animation
New
of her
City,
grabbing
Newport,
it.
Washington. There was a
You mean
small
you
amount
and
of
the plaintiff?
supplies.
You mean you and the plaintiff?
No, that was just me.
So you bought
Good work.
supplies for your own business.
There'll be some of these
For your
puzzles
own
later on in the
business.
game too.
Not walk through bathtubs.
So hold on a second.
On commission, you were
See what
doing a
this one
side
is.
job, something else. with
There's a jewel
your own
inside,
business
like a
having nothing
little
to do with
red
her, and you used her credit card
tablet.
for some supplies. How much? How much?
It looks like a
These supplies may
jewelry,
have totaled
if you
15 to
ask me.
1800.
Did you pay it off that
Of course.
card?
I did pay off that card.
Did he pay off that card?
And
I
just a
made a
lucky
decision
charm.
to take money he gave me
Take
to pay off that card,
care of it
along
and
with
never
other
take
money
it
he
off.
gave me to put towards the other
It'll
card.
be
Okay,
useful
so
later
he
on in the
gave
game
you money and you
too.
paid off that card.
But I
And
won't
you gave him
spoil
another
it.
card. In what month?
Well, it was the same month. My bad.
So Tell me
To
what
be
month?
smart, let's go in and save
So
it
you
anyways.
met in March, the end of March, and by May, when you met, according to you, you said wasn't
Once
a
we
romantic
get this
thing
over
for
with
either
again,
one or both of
I
you.
can show you
I'm
the
not
next
so
game.
sure about you, but I can tell you
Oh,
for
you
sure
will.
about him.
Honk.
It wasn't a romantic thing for
You
him.
little
So
official
at
legs.
some point, what kind of clothes do you do, by the way?
I am a salon owner.
You send your boys at me? Come on.
So you work hard for your money.
Yes,
I
I
assume.
am. I've had my business for 20 years.
Hey, hey, hey.
I know he thinks he's an
Back
attractive
off.
guy, but you know, you're a smart lady. If you're a business owner for 20 years, you're a smart lady. You meet a guy the end of March, and by May
They're
you're giving
turning
him a
yellow.
credit card. That's not
If it
smart.
turns
Well, there were
basically
prior
red,
things
she'll
that happened to me
basically
giving him
die.
the card. I was under the impression that we were going into the sewer business together, and as a part
I'll
of
use some
doing
health later.
business
So
supplies.
now let me just...
Why in the world would you want to go into the
Whoa,
sewer business
watch it.
together with somebody
Watch it, you
that
freaking
met
monster.
online, that came for a haircut, and a couple of weeks later said, I need a credit
Click
card
to the library.
because I'll go into business with you. Right now, I just finished my training in walk-through
It's a good thing
bankruptcy.
monsters can't go through
I've been
these
through a bankruptcy, a
glass.
$5 million
Not like on the last
bankruptcy
game.
with my ex-wife, who had a
On
business.
comic books.
Why would a
Oh,
smart
I'm sorry,
lady who's run a
magazines.
business for 20 years give
Who
a
left these
credit
piled
card
up?
to anybody? Do you know that
Shakespeare,
I have children
their
who I
legacy.
love? I have
1, 2, 3.
grandchildren that I love more than life. I will give them anything they want, except a credit
There's none of
card
these books are
of
very
mine.
interesting.
A
Just the
finite
kind
amount
that
of money.
I
You
can
want
buy anywhere.
$500? Tell me what it's for. It's yours. You need more? Tell me
And
what
she
it's
keeps
for.
on repeating the
It's
same
yours.
thing.
If it's
Hold
reasonable,
on.
I wouldn't give somebody a credit card. You give some stranger who you know nothing about, and you're a business gal. And a hardworking
Okay,
guy. I
nothing
don't
interesting
so you're
to
gonna have to
her, so
explain
let's just
it to me.
leave.
Because according to you, he gave him a credit card, you know, he thinks he's adorable, he probably has done this
Okay,
sort
now
of
I'm
thing
there.
before. I assume he has over the last 10 years,
That
or
one's
even more
locked.
when he was married. I'm not exactly sure about that, but I guarantee you, he thinks he's God's
Crud.
gift. Has that air, because no guy that didn't think that about himself would ask somebody and use their credit card and then stiff them.
Come on.
Which is what you did. Which is what you did.
Judge Judy continues in a moment.
Pretty sure this is the only place that there's a doorway to get out of here.
Still own.
Technically, no.
What does
Oh,
technically
I
mean?
see
I've
it.
literally
I see
made
it.
payments, and I've spent
Bullets.
$5,500.
Who cares what you spent?
And later today,
How do you support yourself?
Right now, I'm
Oh
not.
no,
What does that
not
mean?
these
Right
ones.
now, I'm under a lot of stress right now. I'm trying to regroup.
I'm getting more stressed
I'm
by the
gonna have
minute.
to do a riddle.
You don't have to live with the aching, swelling, and pain of varicose veins. At United Vein Centers, we treat vein disease with medical lasers that offers little to no
I
downtime.
had to put those books
Call us
back.
today to schedule your free vein screening at one of our locations.
My attorney is Frank Azar.
Where's the shelf?
My attorney,
Before-
Frank Azar, is
Where's the
my
bookshelf to
attorney.
put
If you're
them
in a
back?
wreck, call my attorney, Frank Azar. Everybody in Colorado knows to call my attorney, Frank Azar.
Hold on, come on. Yes, there it is. I found it.
Make your pick. And step 3, showtime. Now that hunch has some weight to
Now to
it.
put these
Every
books
play,
there.
every game means something more.
Alright, let's see,
Because now, you're betting with the king of sportsbooks.
hold on.
Clear out. We are now completely
No, that can't
surrounded
be
on this
right.
side of the Capitol by federal authorities and a
Alright,
very
come on,
large
come
police
on.
presence at this point. We just heard the second announcement go off over the
Okay,
intercom, telling people to clear the area, that the
187.
curfew is now in full effect, and if they
It's
fail to do so, that they
9187.
will be
Got
arrested.
it.
Just dramatic scenes playing out.
Sorry
We
it's
have been
taking me
here
so long
for
to do
hours.
this,
As
but
you know, I was in Georgia just yesterday. I was
again,
on
I
a
haven't played
flight
this
back
game
to
in
DC
10
first
years
thing this
now.
morning. In front of me were several rows
Alright,
of
let's do the
President Trump
number.
supporters that were coming here. They wanted to stand by him in this
9,
fight to overturn the results.
7.
This is normally an area where tourists come. This is normally an area where people come to see the United States Capitol. Today it has turned into
a very
scene
short
of
turn, then
violence
we
and
lost
tense
here.
clashes. We watched media be attacked. We ourselves have been caught in some of these tense clashes with some of these demonstrators here. And of course, those images of that woman who was gushing out blood, appearing to have suffered from a tremendous wound around here. Authorities have now taken back this area, George,
No,
but it took
not
hours.
music playing much in this game. It makes it almost less friendly fun.
Tonight, Rachel, thank you. I want to talk to Congressman Jim Landry.
Alright, remember the number this time. 9,
Congressman, thank you for joining us tonight.
8,
Just tell us
7.
about your day as best you
Yes!
can. I assume you're clearly safe right now.
Finally, look like she's about to pass out.
I arrived on the Capitol complex this morning, getting ready for
Oh yeah, I remember
proceedings to
her.
begin at 1 p.m., which they did. There were only 44 members
Claudia,
of both sides of the aisle, House and Senate.
she's gonna be the main villain.
They have come to witness the beginning.
Julie Bossert is suing Maddie Baker for unauthorized credit card charges and the return of property.
Now, what if you took credit cards and then you stiffed her? That's what you say.
True.
So in order to do that, you really have to. Really? Not?
How
Did
should
you use
I
her
know?
credit card and buy equipment?
Oh, I made payments.
Did you buy equipment?
I did, and I made payments.
Did you
So
pay off?
what?
Just a second. Did you
Remember
pay
me
off everything that you
and your
bought
true
and still
self as
own
well.
and still have possession of?
Also, that
Very
which
easy
you must
question. Did you
become.
pay off everything that
The
was
one who
purchased
lead us
that
to
you still have
Still
possession
pretty
of?
creepy.
Technically, no.
What does technically mean?
Well, I
Right?
literally made
you do
payments,
all
and I've
this?
spent $5,500 on replacing the
Was the
tractor.
Here's what you spent. I don't care about a tractor trailer. She bought a tractor trailer. You weren't in business with
That
her.
strange
She got
sound
annoyed
after
that you hadn't
hurting
paid
her
the credit card.
brain.
She took back the tractor trailer that was in her name, so I don't care. You used the tractor trailer while you had it. Who cares? What I'm asking you, sir, is do you have
There she goes.
equipment in your possession that was purchased on her credit card that you didn't pay for?
Let's follow
You do.
oh,
She's going to get it
Claudia,
all
shall
back.
we?
I'm going to sign an order for a marshal to come and get the following equipment. Read it out.
Also,
The following
how very
equipment
they're straight to hell.
is going to be picked up with the aid of a marshal.
It is a jetter and a sewer camera.
Really, it makes us go straight to hell.
Sewer camera.
Because it'll be very
Saddle
frightening
pump
there.
was $2108.25, and the camera was $3423.80.
Well, that's $5,000 worth of stuff, $5,600 worth of stuff. Great. Where is it located?
City of Sumner.
What facility?
You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record player, round, 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 round.
If it has a name.
Well, that came out of nowhere.
It's my primary
Radio, what the hell is this?
Is this
Going
equipment at your residence? I have to give the marshal a location
down
to
from the
pick it up.
ceiling. Anyways, I explained the stag sound
Is that where he
above.
lives? Yes, ma'am.
But
You have a
it's
marshal's order. Judgment for the plaintiff.
the stag gun wonder it's broken. Radio. Yeah, it just came out of nowhere.
I put my trust into somebody that had no intention of protecting me at all whatsoever.
She simply bowed out of the agreement and left me kind of out in the middle of nowhere.
So focus was on anything but our business.
This is icing on the cake for her.
He never continued on with the
No, it
business
isn't,
to
Heather.
pursue it.
I see her point of view.
He was on the pull bars. He was wanting me to give him $20,000 for property to invest in a wedding venue.
We certainly had a
It
lot
was
of
pretty freaky,
I
if
get
you
up every
ask
day and I work really hard for my money.
me about it.
She's done well for herself, and we wish her nothing but the best.
I'm just gonna keep on. This
Nope.
is 1 out of 4 with him.
It's downright terrifying. And now we gotta face more of these guys, which I'll just run past by. Of course, everything's locked.
Due to a false arrest.
Mr. Brindle, what kind of work do you do? Oh, it's not a here. Look right here.
Come on.
Entertainment, music, and I do side catering.
Entertainment and music.
Yes.
Not every door can be locked.
Side catering.
You do side catering. What does that mean?
Side catering means, like if a person needs me to cook them anything, I can prepare
Yes.
a dish.
How do you support yourself?
Right now, I'm not.
What does that
under a
mean?
lot of
Right now.
stress. I'm under a lot of stress right now. I'm trying to
Me too.
regroup.
I'm getting more stressed
What?
by the minute.
I'm trying to regroup my life.
Judge Judy continues in a moment.
That night,
The bed
the
is
police came.
in
She
dark
said, while you're at
red.
work,
Those
having
blood
sex with all kinds of guys,
is
and I have $30,000
is
to
there
bank, and I'm
someone
not going to pay you a dime.
here apart from that woman?
What's inside Airborne? A blast of immune support. It's more than just vitamin C. It's a unique crafted blend of
Yep, I've been playing this for like already 38 minutes. All I got so far is already gone around the mall for like 30 whole minutes. Oh, so far I'm already enjoying this scary, scary game. But I think I'm about to play something else that's gonna be a little bit less. Those of you already watching this are pretty much bored out of your skulls or find this very entertaining.
Iron's plus letrozole significantly delay disease progression versus letrozole and shrink tumors in over half of patients. Patients taking
Come on, who designed this place?
which may cause serious infections that can lead to death.
Stephen King?
May cause severe inflammation of the lungs that can lead to death. Tell your doctor right away
Oh no.
if you have new or worsening symptoms, including trouble breathing, shortness of breath, cough, or chest pain.
Nope.
Before taking Ibrance, tell your doctor if you have fever, chills, or other signs of infection, liver or kidney problems, are pregnant, breastfeeding, or plan to become pregnant. Common side effects include low red blood cells, low platelet counts,
here
infections,
useful?
tiredness, nausea,
Oh, there's the
sore mouth,
ladder.
abnormalities in liver
There's the
functions,
ladder.
diarrhea, hair thinning or loss,
I don't see
vomiting,
why she
rash,
doesn't
and
move the
loss of
table to get
appetite.
up there.
Be in your
Looks
moment.
like I have to use those
Ask your doctor
grabbers to
about
reach up there.
At American Furniture Warehouse, we're dedicated to your New Year's resolution with
I have to
big
find
savings.
the grabber. Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap.
For a good night's rest, hurry in to American Furniture Warehouse in AFW.com.
Wait.
You're more than just a
Okay,
number.
Bear, switch
That's why
the
Senior
weapons.
Medicare
Switch the
Advantage
weapons
plans
now.
treat you like a full person, body and mind. And if you get extra help paying for prescriptions, there's still time to get a
Missed.
plan that fits your budget. Call 1-855-956-1821 to get a Cigna
Okay,
Medicare
nothing useful
Advantage
here.
plan with no monthly premium,
I need bullets.
no primary doctor copay, and medical and prescription
Anything
coverage
helpful in
one
here?
plan.
Come on.
Dental coverage too. Learn more with our free Medicare Advantage guide.
Yes.
If you get extra help
Flashlight.
paying for prescriptions, you can still get an affordable
Bullets.
Cigna Medicare Advantage plan. Don't wait. Call 1-855-956-1821. That's 1-855-956-1821.
Alright, come
Or
on,
go
go
to
on.
ChooseSignaMedicare.com.
Nothing in there, can't open the damn door.
Social Security disability
Yes.
or comp claims can be frustrating and confusing, but you don't have to file them alone. That's why we have the legal team of Sullivan, Ryer, Standing Fund answer your
Missed.
questions and offer you a free consultation. Call 520-800-RYER. So who should be calling right now?
I keep forgetting to roll them up.
Let me just say thank you for having us back. We love being here. We love answering all the viewers' calls.
It's fine in there.
So thank you. Pastor, who should call? Anybody who's disabled.
Alright, come on.
Be physical or mental. Give us a call right now because we're here. We have a team.
This feels like deja vu all over again. That sound creeped me out.
Keep in mind, they're only paying us if we win your case.
Thanks, Pete. If you're
What are
frustrated
you
with
looking
Social
at?
Security disability or work comp claims, don't be. We have people
Hanger.
standing by to answer your questions and
That's
offer
what
you
we
a free
needed.
consultation.
I wonder if there's going to be some problems at work tonight.
Bulletproof fast.
Get your pinpoint weather
Okay, it's over there. It's over there.
on Fox News Radio 600 KCOL.
Resolve to have a better
See,
home this new year with help from American Furniture Warehouse
Oh, yeah,
at a
that'll
resolution
work.
savings event. We
Let's
have
try the
beautiful accents
monsters.
and decorative pieces in stock to dress up your home and get it looking fabulous. Giving you style, selection,
Store
and
some
value
health.
is our New Year goal at American Furniture Warehouse.
Let's see,
Real cases, real people. Judge Judy.
there we go. They'll take us less damage.
Former roommate Jonathan Tubb won't return her property. She is also suing for motel bills and a false arrest.
No. Leave me alone.
Family and friends.
Family and friends. And where do you live? In what jurisdiction?
Right now, I'm living in Century City.
Century City.
Yes.
That's pretty expensive territory.
Bad boy.
You must have nice friends.
Well, I have savings.
What kind of work do you do, Mr. Tao?
Swimming pool, pumps, motors, equipment.
What does that mean? Swimming pool pumps, motors.
I repair them, install them.
You have a company?
Yeah, I work for...
No. You have a company.
Yes. I work for other people.
Oh, crap.
I'm self-employed.
What's the name of your company?
Jonathan's Pool Service.
And are you a corporation?
No. Sole proprietorship.
Could at least take the bait.
You in cash?
No. Like management companies, things like that, website, Google,
Damn, broke my path.
Once in a while, maybe management. It's 1099.
Okay, this is your plan. He took you in as a roommate. You were supposed to pay rent. He came up short most of the time on your rent.
Die.
He
Die.
came up
Die.
short on your rent.
Come
At
on.
some point, according to you, you had
How much bullets do you have to take?
You had to go to the hospital and spend 3 days in the hospital.
Alright, he's
because
down.
you had an asthma attack.
Nope.
And then when you came out of the hospital, you had taken all of your stuff, put it in storage, locked you out.
Yeah, that's right. Kick him in the head.
Police, according to you, told you you could break into the house, right?
Yes.
Police said you could break in through the
Yes.
glass door.
They weren't getting
Alright, come on.
No, according to you, the police told you
Right,
to
let's
break
use the
into
clothes
house.
hanger.
I'm saying that's what you say here. And so you broke into the house, then there was a big
Wait, what's in
argument
here?
because he came home, found you.
Of course it's locked.
I called the locksmith right here. A locksmith here. The police said they weren't getting
Right
involved.
here,
It was
yes.
a civil matter. Do whatever I had to do.
Let's
So I
just go
called
ahead
the
and use
locksmith.
this.
Because I was like from
Because I'll make it
hospital
reach
bed
the
to a jail cell the same day.
ladder.
Okay. When he came home, he found you in the house. There was an altercation. The
Alright,
police
skip it.
called. He told the police that you had
And
slapped
go up
him.
here.
You were taken to jail. You were ultimately released
Going
12
up.
days later. So you're suing for a host of things: $5,000 for stolen property, for your motel bills, for punitive damages,
And more of
due to
this
false
wavy,
arrest.
weird
And you said she
debuff
didn't pay
stuff.
rent.
Yes. The thing, I had to
Wait.
press charges.
Why
because
would
if
something like
I
this
left her
be in
there,
a
she might
hospital?
damage
This
my
isn't a...
property. If I were to stay there, she kept taunting me.
Damn, I almost forgot the other word.
That night, when the police came, she said, while you're at work, I'm having sex with all kinds of guys, and I have $30,000 in the bank, and I'm not going to pay you a dime. Ha ha.
Let's see what's in here. Before you look at the TV. Okay, never mind. Go back.
Online, right, Craigslist.
Okay.
Judge Judy continues her argument. Closed captioning sponsored by...
Oh, there's a scene from the first game. You know, they're showing state television. Can't see anything. I can't hear anything. What's that, I wonder? Oh good, a save file. Before we do that, let's check in here.
What a game. I love it. I hope you did too. On Jeopardy. Tonight at 6 on Fox 31.
Walnut.
Anders Living is the destination for all of your fireplace and grilling desires.
Wonder if she'll eat it later or
Just
not.
state-of-the-art showroom to pick up your favorite Napoleon grill or fireplace solution that fits your lifestyle.
There's another monster in the hallway, isn't there?
That you need to know to make the right decision for you. Anders Living, proudly showcasing Napoleon products.
Run.
Family owned and operated since 2011. Located in Westminster.
Locked. You keep your hands to yourself. Well, you don't have any hands. So whatever those things are, don't hit me with them.
Going into renew, it was really just a matter of I needed something that was going.
You know what? I'm just gonna save it right now.
We care about you, and we
And
want
to show you the next game anyways.
stable, beautiful, short
This is the perfect time to save game.
Look amazing and save up to $4,000. Unmask a gorgeous
I'll show you the rest of it another time, so yeah. I do remember playing this for like hours and hours and tried to get to the very end of the level. And only saved it for like nearly a few times in a row. But since I saved it 6 times now, no, I'll probably play the next game. That's a little bit more of an exciting part. So thank you for watching Silent Hill Free so far. So the next game I'll show you will be a bit interesting. So restart and let's go ahead and play the next game. That'll be less scary. Put Silent Hill Free back in its case. Not to mention there's a soundtrack to go with it. You can't see it, but it's right here. You see in the sunlight. Here's a soundtrack of it. The next game I'll show you will be a bit interesting. Rather than just the colors.
And that adds up to
professionalism. Turn to a journalist who's earned his reputation as the best.
Colorado's my home.
There, English. I'll show you a little bit of this gameplay. This one says Chaos
Like us on Facebook.
Legion.
Follow us on Twitter.
It's a couch-up game which nobody heard
I put
of.
everything in storage.
Does she have her stuff back?
I do remember having a great time playing this game.
Is her stuff in storage?
And since the sun is going down right now, it'll be hard to see the cover. Excuse me.
And you can't get in. Great. Well, he's going to let you in. You can take all your stuff.
And whenever playing this game for hours and hours and hours.
Let her in. You just told me her stuff was in
Pretty
storage.
cool.
You're going to let her in storage. She has her stuff.
Cascading intros
Do
and
you understand what I'm saying to you? Follow my words. I don't believe either one of you
just get
actually.
another
So we're
drink.
going to get rid of this case very
Because my
fast.
mouth
Do you know why?
is totally dry for not talking too much.
So listen to me very short. Listen to me very well. Listen to me carefully. If you told me
I'm finally recording it now.
then she's gonna go and get her stuff.
Doing this for like less than 15 minutes.
To blame. He's not responsible for your motel bill.
Which is right
He's not
now.
responsible for your motel bill.
I can't get in storage because it's past due.
Bye.
Judge Judy continues in a moment. And on the next Judge Judy, her mother-in-law stands behind her son.
Tutorial off.
She's lying.
Game started.
I left the house due to domestic violence.
Judge Judy.
Thou bearest its sacrifices, stray souls to some American force.
I probably would have let her stay there if she just said, hey, I don't have money. Can you help me out?
Oh God, I paid him.
Game again now.
She wasn't like that. She was taunting me.
He owed me like
Chaos
for
Legion.
damaging my property like 20 grand.
If you're a good little boy, maybe I'll pay you the rent. Hey, can you clean my toilet?
He stole my asthma inhaler.
I didn't take her medication, but
Well, he was hoping I would die.
I mean, I was hoping
The
at
sinner
one point
shall
that she
be
would die,
atoned.
so I was angry.
Though no punishment will be enough for your sin.
I just learned probably what it's like to be married. You know? No sex and
Why?
lots of money out of your pocket.
Why were you taken?
No, I don't want to like to be married. No sex.
Why?
I don't want money out of your pocket.
The answer is
Friend,
within.
I went to help her out.
Moved in.
She said you came with 3
I shall
children.
never
3
forgive you
children.
for what you have done. It's still too
She
soon
wants
now.
to come back and
What will I do?
vacation.
First,
That's
you'll
what I
have to
thought.
suffer through the underworld.
Did she leave you any money for the children? No, she did not.
Follow me, Zeke. For your atonement is waiting for you. Come see the hidden truth of this world.
So cool.
April Chambers is suing her
Last night, Sir Clovis Hanson, a member of our Order of St.
paid
Clair,
child
was
care
murdered.
expenses, Las Vegas, and a pet deposit.
After stealing the forbidden Apocrypha of Esau, the suspect vanished with sin.
Case number 38, Hotel in Nevada. Chambers versus Mr.
Thank you.
Which advisor been sworn in.
Okay.
Mrs. Chambers, Miss Mahir was a friend of yours. There came a time when she
What led
came
that
to live with
virtuous
you.
man to commit such an
When was
outrage
that?
against
She
the
came to
order
live
of
with you on March 22nd,
There is no
2017.
time
How
to
many
waste.
children does she have? Did she bring with you? 3 children and a dog.
must
Tell me why she came to live with
Okay,
you.
skip this. Let's get on with the gameplay.
And
Pearl Shattered Crystal. If I do this quickly enough, I can go ahead and end the gameplay here. Alright, I can jump. Like the last game I just showed you, Silent Hill 3. And what the heck are those? They don't look like spiders, they look like creepy crawlies with legs. Slice and dice. Ow. Oh yeah, let's chop them up. These monsters are less creepier than the ones I showed you in the third game. It covers Soul Tower. Zap, zap, zap. Chop, chop, chop. Isomamic sushi. Hiya. Ultimate damage. Oh yeah. Oh, yeah. That is so cool. Look at that, I got a demon on my side defending me. This game is totally worth having fun with. Not bad, eh? Up now we have to fight more of these creepy crawlies. Let's whack 'em. Let's suck 'em. Child 'em. Ultimate attack. Super power. Super combo. 27 seconds. A new record. Baby.
And she was aware of that.
Oh good, they're for monsters this time. We have to take down those generators so they'll endlessly multiply. You got Wanka? Yeah! Do a barrel roll. Which is just dead for a second. Unlimited power! Ugh! You jerk! Ultimate damage attack. I win. Take down the machine. Quit. Smash Squid Alright. You all suck.
Yeah, 5 kids must be together the wall.
I love the screaming noise it does. 39 seconds. I'm on the roll. Ha 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 ha. Whoops. Send me all the way back here. Go back. I have to get used to controls in this game. Alright, come on. How can you not reach yet? Alright, come on.
hope she gets the result she needs.
And now, the next case.
All parties in the matter of Euro Bay versus Shark, step forward.
Oh, mirror enemies, come on.
Another material event of the friendship movement.
Is that all you got? Is that all you got? I am the best. Also, I'm at the end of here because we're already close to an hour of this gameplay. Okay, I will finally go ahead and end it here. Thank you for watching. I'll probably go ahead and stop it right here. And I'll catch you guys around. Pretty sure you can save it or not. Just depends on which one you do.
And all of the dogs that you sell, AKC registered dogs. Not all. Some people just have dogs interested in acquiring animals. They're interested in the life.
Okay, you probably can save it when you're being in the challenge, I guess, but I'll see you guys around. I've already been doing this for like a whole hour of gameplay. I'm gonna go ahead and take a break and then probably play the next game later, or on. So have a great time out there. I showed you only 2 games so far, including the first one that was the longest one, Silent Hill 3, and the short, this one, Chaos Legion, whatever. This is all you do in this game is beat up enemies and collect souls and save the world from total destruction. See you then, everyone!